Shaw, who moved on to the assistant staff at the first team level, and he sends out a 5-3-2, 5 changes from their last match, a draw against Austin. Michael Colodi is the main man back in goal. Colodi is the last line of defense for this team that has a league low in goals allowed. Just 20 goals given up this season. Another key member that's back in the lineup is Pedrinho, playing at the number 10. Now we take a look at Sporting Kansas City and Coach Benny Feilhaber. He sends out a 4-3-3. Just one change from their draw at the hands of Vancouver. No Sebastian Cruz in the starting 11, so the first teamer, Danny Flores, comes down to play in the midfield. Overall, as a team, Sporting Kansas City has a very dynamic offense. 3 different players in this starting 11 that have 7 goals or more. Maloon Gumbale and Beto Avila at the front of the attack, and Cameron Habibullah playing in that right wing position. And so all 3 of them could be the difference makers in this match. As we think about the backdrop for the match overall, Sporting Kansas City, we talked about their struggles on the road, but they have started to give up goals in bunches. And Coach Feilhaber said, when we think about what we've done recently, the key is going to galvanize us together. We have to just get back to doing what we were doing earlier in the year, and that's just playing more connected. So we do that through our training, we do that through our time away from the pitch, and then when we get back into matches against good teams like a North Texas or like a St. Louis, we just have to perform. And then on the flip side for Michel and North Texas SC, he mentioned the dynamic pieces that Sporting Kansas City has. We have to close down the space against them. If we allow them to play in open space and attack 1v1, then we will be in trouble. And so those are the keys to the match, which we will revisit throughout. And when you think about these 2 teams, Sporting Kansas City, a playoff team last year, North Texas, a playoff team in the first year of Next Pro. As the opening whistle is blown by Jeremy Shear, and we begin at Choctaw Stadium, North Texas SC and Sporting Kansas City in the Western Conference. Already some early action. Habibullah undercutting Diego Garcia in a show of sportsmanship, but I could almost assume that Garcia is not going to be too pleased with too many more of those topplings. Nico Gordon flips off the left side to Turner Humphrey, right into Pedrinho. He can't keep control. Now Herbert Endeli picks the ball back up for North Texas. And the ball pinballs around, and time for Pedrinho. Pedrinho shoots, and it's right at Jacob Molinaro. Pedrinho lifts it in the box. It's a header from Nico Gordon, but once again, Molinaro in the right spot. Carson Klein into Beto Avila. Lays it off for Donovan. First time hit doesn't get past Garcia. North Texas back on the ball. Pedrinho's back heel somehow finds Garcia. As North Texas doing well to keep the ball, and they'll earn themselves a throw-in. When you think about this entire defense of North Texas, they are a truly bend, don't break type of side. They've never seen frazzled and have a firm belief in their ability to close down any attack. Pedrinho, oh, what a ball into Endeli. Takes the touch outside the box. Garcia on the ball now. Back around to Abdul Zane. Left through all the way back to Indley. Now the header. It looked easy for North Texas. The ball went from side to side, and Anthony Ramirez hammered it home for the opener. Abdul Zane. Even just going back to that last offensive sequence for North Texas. Hold that for a moment as this ball slipped out. A little tap. Malik Henry Scott. Ball still free, and Mason Visconti saves the day as Molinaro spilled it back inside the 6. We see the tap to Malik Henry Scott, and his shot had enough power to push Molinaro back. Visconti is the one that sent it away as the ball curls out. Gordon. North Texas started in a 5-3-2, but shifts into a 3-5-3, and Pedrinho plays it towards the goal scorer Ramirez. Indley joins the attack. Indley can't make his way around Cristiano, but the ball is out for a corner. What that does for North Texas playing that 5-man back line is they make it very difficult for you to get wide or more wide than them. But then they attack in that 3-5-3 and allow for Zane and Indley to join. As Ramirez, this ball takes a deflection off the crossbar. Take a look at this again. Ramirez with plenty of space to operate, so decides to have a go. And then for Humphrey, so North Texas has another corner. Wind is swirling a bit as Pedrinho puts this in the box. And it's scooped up. It will be a goal kick. Tonight's match is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Captain of the U23s at the Olympics. So much talent in the DFW area. Abdul Zane finds his way into the box. Into Malik Henry Scott. Shot lost some venom. Humphrey turns it over. Beto Avila riding the tackle of Zane. Avila shot, and Collodi answers the call. The first time Kansas City really had a chance to flex their muscles, but Michael Collodi, excellent position. Avila went near post. And there is the halftime whistle. North Texas got on the board quickly. Whistle is blown by Jeremy Shear, and we begin the second half between North Texas and Kansas City. He's standing at the near post right now. Pedrinho prepares to take the corner. As Garcia trots up, Pedrinho puts it in. It's Henry Scott, who was the intended target. The ball ends up all the way back with Michael Collodi, who had that very important stop in the first half. Collodi, a beautiful ball. Pedrinho's touch towards Garcia, just too far out in front of him. And this ball goes out of play. And right now for Kansas City, they need possession. They have to connect passes. They have a tendency to want to play fast, but the adage is you want to play quick, but not in a hurry. And as we start the second half, how quickly can Kansas City establish a rhythm, establish some possession? A little touch by Henry Scott. And just too far in front of Pedrinho, but you can see North Texas, they found the holes in this Kansas City defense. And they continue to exploit them. Gordon. Endely. Nico Gordon, acquired from Birmingham City out of the EFL Championship this offseason. This ball's forward to Endely. Cutting back, Herbert Endely. Oh my gosh, what a dime! And Pedrinho's on the end of it. North Texas leads by 2. Pedrinho, who's coming back from injury. He's in the starting lineup, hugs all around, but this play was made by her. Christopher Rindove. Cello to Shantrit. Now Rindove out to Bryant, has a man off his left shoulder. Bryant then sends to Visconti, but you see Endely going for the contact, trying to attach himself to Visconti and let the ball roll out. Did not matter though, because he was offside. Endely. This portion of the match is brought to you by UT Southwestern Medical Center, the #1 hospital in Dallas-Fort Worth. North Texas on the prowl once again. Garcia out wide to Ennis Solly. Garcia returns to Solly. Solly returns back to Garcia. It's off the crossbar. These two are always linking up. Garcia just could not squeeze the ball inside that near post. Manny Flores comes off. Meji Alexandre comes on. Alexandre, again, ball just scuttering outside the 6. Throw comes back in. Kansas City not giving up just yet as this ball caroms out of play for a North Texas throw. So the man with the game winner as it stands right now, Anthony Ramirez, will come off. And Dylan Lacey comes on. Lacey played with the U19s at the GA Cup. Also played in the 2023 MLS Next playoffs. A young rising talent for North Texas. You see Lacey with his fresh legs racing back. Donovan, the back heel to Cristiano. Bryant retreats to the substitute, Alisa. Now Rindove over the top right to Donovan. Bryant behind to Klein. Bryant, ball still around. Habibullah has a chance, and Bryant knew he was offside. Flag came up late, and that's why he kind of half-heartedly hit that. Solly slips it to Henry Scott, and he hammers it wide. Ball did take a deflection, and it will be a corner for North Texas. Ennis Solly to take the corner. Ball is sent in, and after squiggling around between Donovan and ball comes in, Rindub was there, but he heads it over the crossbar and out. That is the final whistle. And North Texas is victorious and still undefeated at home in 2024.